Hello and happy Christmas, or if you don't celebrate Christmas, happy December. This is just a very quick pre-recorded video to wish you well and bring 2019 to a close and welcome in 2020. Now last year, of course, I did a live stream with Lorna and it was a lot of fun and seemed to get a good response. A lot of people have said, are you going to do the same again this year? Unfortunately, no. Lorna is away. She's gallivanting around the world. So without her here, I don't think it would really work if I just did the live stream on my own, because you know what it's like when you see those live streams. The person spends all their time looking down at the screen, reading the questions, and not actually talking, or they're either talking and then they can't read the questions. It doesn't really work with one person. You need one reading and one talking or something, or a pair of people to give a bit of bounce and sparkle. Anyway, that's why that is not happening, because Lorna is elsewhere. So you'll just have to make do, I'm afraid, with me and this little pre-recorded thingy. But thank you very much for tuning in, not just today, but obviously throughout the year, if indeed you have been tuning in throughout the year. It's been an interesting 2019, starting off with cruising up the Ashby Canal, which was lovely, and then of course later on the Calden, the Macclesfield, the Peak Forest, and getting to them all along the Trent and Mersey as well. So yes, a good year for cruising, a good year for videos, a good year for the channel. At the time of filming this, I've got around 92,000 subscribers, which is, and I know I say this every year, but it is mind-blowing. Narrowboating, 92,000 subscribers, people from quite literally all over the world, America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and then pretty much every country you can think of. If I look down my YouTube analytics, there's someone in outer Kazakhstan or something watching these YouTube videos. And by the way, if that's you, hello and thank you for tuning in. So it's been amazing and very nearly on course, as a few people have pointed out, for 100,000 subscribers. Now, strictly speaking, subscriber numbers are fairly meaningless. You don't get extra money for extra subscribers. The only thing that brings money in on YouTube, as I've said before, is when people watch the adverts and don't skip them. So more subscribers means more views, and more views means more people likely to watch the ads. So in that respect, subs numbers is good. But of itself, subscriber numbers doesn't really mean anything, except insofar as when you get to 100,000, YouTube sends you a little plastic plaque. I think it's about so big, saying, well done, you reached 100,000. And I'm quite excited about the prospect of getting one of those. And the weird thing about this channel, as in fact I think many YouTube channels, is that a lot of the views come from people who are not subscribed. So if you are one of those people, and you'd like to make me very happy and give me a little Christmas present of a plastic plaque from YouTube, then why not hit that subscribe button now? It's rare that I say these days, click like and subscribe, but honestly, I'm so close to 100k. It'd be really nice to get there in the next month or so, well, possibly a couple of months. So if you haven't subscribed before, click on subscribe, and then maybe I'll get my little present from YouTube, and that would be a nice gift going into 2020. In terms of other things for 2020, my plans, my cruising plans, haven't really got any at the moment. For some reason, I seem to be just very behind in everything. Christmas crept up on me, haven't really thought about it. Plans for 2020, haven't even really started thinking. I suppose what I ought to do is finish up what I was supposed to do this year. It was supposed to end with me going up to Liverpool, not on the Mersey, but through the canals to Liverpool, and then up the Lancaster Canal. So perhaps I should do that at the start of next year. Joe and Michael have muttered about taking their boat across the Wash, of all places. Narrowboats have done it before, but it's, again, quite an intrepid trip. And instead of me joining them, I think they're fed up with me by now, they've said, why not bring your own boat across? Maybe, yes. Okay, I'll bear that in mind as a possible consideration. Someone has suggested we take our boats across the English Channel. I can guarantee you I'm not doing that on my own boat. But again, that would be an interesting trip, but not for the faint-hearted, I think. Narrowboats are much better suited to the canals. One other brief thing I must mention is thank you to all my recent Cruising the Cut viewers who have also now gone over and watched and subscribed to my van channel. What I hadn't realised is how many people watching this don't know I have a separate camper van channel. And the reason I know this is because I put a video up on the van channel about a month ago, having not put one up for 6 months while I was out cruising on the boat. And YouTube did its magic and seemed to promote it to everybody. And my subscriber numbers on the other channel went through the roof. And a lot of people came over saying, I watch you on Cruising the Cut and I didn't know you had a van channel. So for the avoidance of all doubt, just over a year ago, I think it was, I bought a cargo van and converted it to a camper van, documented the whole thing, of course, in video, and did a separate channel called Vandemonium, which I'll leave a link to in the video description below. Didn't want to put those videos here on Cruising the Cut because it's not narrowboating. But a lot of people came over when I made that channel, but I think a lot of more recent Cruising the Cut subscribers maybe don't know about it. So if camper vanning and van stuff and van conversions is of interest to you, then maybe go and have a look at that as well. And if you're one of the people who has recently gone over to the channel and clicked subscribe, thanks for that as well. Nice to see a little bit of channel growth there, and I will be doing some more van videos soon, as well as, of course, continuing with Cruising the Cut videos. Just one very quick thing to mention on that, actually. People sometimes leave comments saying, where have you been, and nice to have you back. And I've been posting videos pretty consistently every week, or okay, maybe it stretches to 10 days or something. I think if you are relying on YouTube's notification system to tell you that a new video has gone up from any channel, not just this one, it seems to be incredibly erratic. And I know that it's actually more complicated because you not only have to click the little bell on the channel you want to be notified about, but you have to then go into your app on your phone or tablet or whatever and say to it, enable notifications. So there's more than one step you have to do to get the notifications. And I think a lot of people aren't doing that because they're not seeing the notifications. Plus YouTube is very flaky. So the best way to know if any channel you follow has put new videos up, subscribe to it, and then forget the home tab, forget the trending tab, just go straight to your subscriptions tab on the YouTube app, and all the channels you subscribe to, all their stuff will be there with the newest videos first, and you can just scroll back and see what you've missed. Okay, that's enough admin, I think. I wish you a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all the best for 2020, and thank you so much, genuinely, truly, thank you so much for watching, and let's see where we go in the next year. Cheerio. Bye-bye.